Yo, 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 what's poppin'? We back in the building another day, another day. Are y'all excited? Are y'all rocking with us? Part two. Part two. We are on the next half of the devotional, our movement motivation. Otherwise, it's named our active recovery moments. Okay, I'm glad you're here with us. Tonight, we're going to talk about a term that we talked already in the book, but we're going to give a real quick definition and go forward together. We're talking about alignment. I hope you're so excited to journey with us tonight because it's special. We get to go back and dive into some quick principles, and I hope that you're able to answer some of the questions that we have as we deal with alignment, okay? But again, I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do this one more time. We're in the midst of a 30-day challenge, and hopefully you've been keeping up with this. Again, this is day 7, I believe, 6 or 7, I'll double check. And what we're doing is we're going 30 days, and we got some guidelines that we've been following for the 30-day challenge. So I want you to take a look at them real quick again. If you have not followed us or if you need to follow the guidelines again, I'm going to post it up real quick, hopefully, just so you can see what it looks like, okay? 30-day challenge looks like this. We write 2 affirmations daily. We're going to fast for 1 day a week from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I'm actually going to do our fast tomorrow, or my fast tomorrow. Water only unless prohibited by a primary care physician. Fast 1 weekend day from social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. 1 weekend day unless social media is your primary way of making money. If that's your primary way of making money, just take a couple of hours on social media on 1 weekend day. The next thing is we have a bodyweight workout, 30 minutes a day for 4 times a week. If you're a part of the band group, make sure you should see a new guideline workout. You can use that if you want to. You don't have to, though. Just some type of way to get your body back in alignment with what you're already doing, okay? On top of that, share one pivotal moment from Nothing is Wasted, the devotional. If you don't know what it looks like, it's your first time here. This is the devotional, okay? You can get it anywhere books are sold. Even if it's sold out on our website, you can get it wherever books are sold. But, man, y'all have been supporting us, buying books like crazy, so I'm so grateful and thankful that you're on this journey with us. And they will be restocked soon, so if they are out, just hold on 1 quick minute and you're going to get them back in. But you can go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can get the ebook. You can get it pretty much anywhere books are sold, except for the bootleg man at the barbershop. Ha! Sorry, that just came up. That was good. Provide 2 random acts of kindness per week, whether it's pumping gas, buying somebody a cup of coffee, giving somebody a hug, praying for somebody outside, a random act of kindness for 2 times throughout the week, okay? And finally, one of the biggest challenges, but it's going to create some discipline, removing 2 food groups from your regular eating habits for the next 30 days. Yes, 2 food groups from your regular eating habits for the next 30 days. I don't care if you join us on day 27. I don't care if you've joined us the entire way through. What I want to do is we want to start creating consistent habits to make sure that we're more efficient in our leadership, in our faith, and in our lifestyle. You know what that is, the 3 pivotal umbrellas of the movement. You guys know the tagline is faith up, fear down, but we want to make sure that we keep moving in efficiency in our faith, in our leadership, and in our lifestyle, okay? Faith up, fear down, that's how we rock and roll. And we are getting ready for another day here of Move in Pursuit 30, okay? I'm so excited that you joined us. If you're excited, put some emojis in the chat. I see you guys going. Day 7, we talking about alignment. I see you out here running and rocking and rolling. I'm excited that you're here with us. I'm excited that you invited a friend. Make sure you tell somebody to join with us as we grow together, okay? It's only 30 days. It's only 30 days. We're here every night, same time, 8 p.m. Central Time or whatever time zone you're in. Subscribe on the YouTube channel, and you can connect right here with us as we grow together, all right? Nothing is wasted. Let me give you a quick recap. Again, we've been talking about 3 pivotal terms that underlie the foundation of this devotional. Realization, realizing who you are, realizing who God created you to be, and realizing the faith that you need to grow deeper. Alignment. Yes, alignment. I love it. That's what we've been talking about, getting in alignment, making sure that you can be in alignment. You have that choice factor to let your firing rate actually fire. I talked about that in the introduction. Go back and read it if you don't have it. And then the last one we talk about is your actual movement or your action. Okay, we have to make sure that we have all 3 of those principles as we grow together. All right. I love it because you guys are putting it in the chat. You guys are putting in the chat. The first 5 days we went through were a little bit more extensive, okay? We went through Faith to Realize. went to faith to speak, faith to move, faith to press. We talked about faith to decide. All these first 5 days were a little bit longer because we had to build a deeper foundation of faith as we grow into what we're doing for the next shift or the second half of this devotional. The second half now is more principle and biblical quick practice, so that way we can grow in areas of our leadership, our faith, and our lifestyle. Okay, so if you're excited, that's a quick intro. Put some clap emojis in the chat. I see you guys are fired up, ready to rock and roll, and we are going over the next day, number 7 in the term alignment. I know I don't want you guys to think I'm just kidding. This is for real. Okay, alignment. There's a pull quote there. We'll get to that pull quote in a minute. Day 7, we're talking about what? Alignment. Let me read the definition. Arrangement in a straight line or in the correct position. Next one, a position of agreement. Oh, that's good. Or alliance. Let's move straight to the devotional. I know you read it today, but I just want to pull out a couple things from the devotional or this movement moment in terms of our active recovery, how we grow together. All right, here we go. Our next point. It's simple. When you're out of alignment, your functionality is reduced to compensating and not elevating. Have you guys ever compensated because you had an injury, or sometimes you walk sometimes kind of funny, or you favor an arm a little bit because something hurts? Yeah, that lets you know that you're out of alignment. And I have to ask this question before we go any further. Are we in alignment spiritually? Are we in alignment physically? Are we in alignment emotionally? Are we in alignment with our faith? These are the questions that we have to ask ourselves on a daily basis, because it's pivotal to know, where are we? Somebody just put that in chat right there. I have to know where I am. If I don't know where I am, I don't know where I'm going. If I don't know where I am, I can't tell you if something's hurting, if something's broken, if something is being compensated for. I have to know where I am. And compensation only leads to one thing. Compensation leads to more pain. Why? Because compensation is actually masking the original pain that you have. Compensation is only masking the original pain that you have, and oftentimes it's seen as covering or putting a band-aid on top of the root issue. See, when you're in compensation, you're just putting a band-aid on top of the real issue. And I don't want us to grow in that capacity anymore. So we have to ask the question, are we in alignment? Because if you're compensating, you're not really focused on elevating. Woo! I got to say that again. If you're compensating, you're not focused on elevating. You're focused on masking the real issue, which is the pain. You're focused on masking the root issue. You're just dealing with symptoms, covering symptoms, but we got to get aligned. Somebody say, I'm ready to align. Remember, as Coach Lando said, joint position dictates muscle function. That was in the introduction. All that means is, through all of my years doing strength and conditioning, I learned one thing. Joint position from my mentor dictates muscle function. Okay, meaning my joints have to be in the right place in order for me to produce force. If I can produce force, then I'm already won the battle, right? And I can produce force out of alignment, but it won't be as great as if I'm in alignment. Oh, you're here with me tonight. You're here with me tonight. If I'm out of alignment, I can still produce force. It may not be as great. It may not be as extended. It may not be as powerful. But what happens when I get to the place to where I get back to alignment? My firing rate runs properly. My muscles run properly. My joints run properly. My body runs properly. My spirit runs properly. My faith runs properly. My emotions run properly. This is all coming from a place of alignment. I want to put a challenge to you today. I know we're in 30 days, but I want to put a challenge out to you tonight. Do not mask the symptoms anymore. Maybe that looks like self-care. Listen, the ministry of the no is real strong. No. Maybe that looks like you diving into some personal time of meditation and reflection. Maybe that looks like getting up a little bit earlier to do some prayer. Maybe that looks like revisiting sermons or revisiting prayers or writing and revisiting your meditations and your affirmations. Whatever it looks like, we have to get back to the place of what? Alignment. Woo! I'm so excited, because when we get to the place of alignment, I'm conducive to moving properly. Matter of fact, this means that instead of being efficient, you're compromised. And when you're out of alignment, your movement is not conducive to your growth. Instead, it is a contradiction to your functionality. It's not helping you grow or elevate. It's a contradiction to you being functional as a person, as a whole, mind, body, spirit, physical, emotional, spiritual. It's not allowing you to function at the highest efficiency because you are compensating. You are compromised. And I got to ask the question, where are you? Got to ask that question. Where am I? What am I doing? Where am I out of alignment? Where am I in alignment? Celebrate the small wins and the small victories, but always be, here it is, self-aware. I have to know where I am, because if I need help, hey, I got to ask for it. Hello. If I need some assistance, hey, I got to ask for it, because that's only going to help me move in efficiency. You guys put it in the chat, alignment all day. I see you guys are understanding. You're asking these questions, and I got to give us three things, points in efficiency to help us grow in our alignment. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for these 3 points? The first thing is we start with and evaluate our heart posture. Uh-oh. Straight out the gate? Yes. We have to know where we are, so we have to evaluate our heart posture. It's beating, right? We did that test earlier. You got a pulse? It's thump, thump, thump. It's beating. So now I have to ask myself, what does my heart posture look like in all 3 of those areas? In my faith, in my leadership, in my lifestyle, what does it look like? Yeah. Here's the next thing. Number 2, keep your priorities in perspective. Make the necessary adjustments. We talked about priorities yesterday, and if they're not properly aligned, then that leads to poor performance. But I have to make sure that now I'm making the necessary adjustments in my priorities so that I can have the right perspective in my movement. That word looks like boundaries. Oh, we are going in here tonight. I'm sorry, I'm excited because alignment is so good, because we have to figure out where we are in order to know where we are going. Somebody shout boundaries. Number 3, we have to move toward our future with an upright position of agreement. We read the definition. Let's go back to it. Alignment, a position of agreement or alliance. We have to get back to the place to where we can move in an upright position of agreement, meaning in every area that I grow to, I'm aligned. In every area that I function in, I'm aligned. And even if I misstep, it's okay, because I can always get back to the place of alignment. You don't believe me? Let me bring it to a practical world. Listen, when you're out of alignment and something is hurting, whether you can identify it or not, sometimes stretching can't help it. Sometimes adding more weight to something that's already being compensated for does not help. Oh, help me today. That's for somebody. Don't put more weight on what you're compensating on already. Woo! But sometimes we have to reach out and get help, whether that's seeing a physician, whether that's losing weight, whether that's growing, whether that's whatever the case may be, or we can go to a chiropractor. I thank God for mine. Clack, 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 clack. That's all the tools and the maneuvers that he uses to get my body back to where I can function efficiently. But it doesn't stop there. There's work that I have to do. Somebody say, I've got to do some work. Woo! I've got to do some work on my own, because if I don't do work on my own, then all that work that it was just done that I paid for is in vain. Why would I go back doing the same things that got me into that position in the first place? Why am I going on adding more weight that I'm already compensating for in the first place to get adjusted, and then to go back to do more compensation and add on more weight? That's called boundaries, and I've got to do the work. That means I have to align with a word that we like to call discipline. Woo! I've got to do more work, but I've got to be disciplined in my work. Oh, I'm so excited. I love it because you've got this now. And I want to challenge you today as we grow in the world of alignment, okay? Our cars need alignments. Our bodies need alignments. Our minds need alignment. Every day, renewed, 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 new again, then renew again. Every day, got to be renewed. Our spirit needs alignment. Got to be connected, upright posture, got to go, got to make sure my heart posture right. Got to make sure we're good to go. Every day, our alignment is key and pivotal for the work that we've been called to do. I don't know if you realize it or not, but we talked about this at day one. You were created to create. That means your name has legacy attached to it. Uh-oh. That means you have to do the work. But I got to get back to the place of alignment so that way the work can be done efficiently. I love it. Keep your focus, keep your intention, keep moving. I want to challenge you to keep moving today in the proper alignment. So if you're out of alignment, let's get back to the place to where we can be back in alignment and operate efficiently. Woo! I love it. You have time today, if you did not already, to journal through and see how did today's motivation move you. I want you to really, really focus in on this point and ask yourself the question, where am I? Matter of fact, after this, spend about 10, 12 minutes really writing out, where am I? And be honest with yourself. Really be honest. Where am I? And keep moving towards progress. Okay? As we're in alignment, keep moving towards progress. But that means I have to show up. Whoa! That means I have to show up. Are you ready to show up? I got to ask that question. Are you ready to show up? Are you ready to be aligned? Are you ready to move forward? Are you ready to grow higher? Are you ready to grow deeper? Are you ready to ask the question and do the work of, where am I? Let's go higher in our alignment together, all right? Let's pray and we're out of here. Today's prayer. Dear God, thank you for the ability to align or to be in agreement with you. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to align with your plan for my life. Help me lean on you and not my own ability. Help me to move efficiently and not be a contradiction to my destiny. I have to say that again. Lord, let this be our prayer. Help us to move efficiently and not be a contradiction to my destiny. In Jesus' name, amen. Hey, I love y'all. That's another quick devotion, in and out alignment. We are going to be on day 8 tomorrow. We're talking about condition. So go ahead, get the devotion if you haven't already. You don't believe me, it's right here. Condition. Uh-oh. We're going to talk about it. I think I know a little bit about conditioning, so we're going to talk a little bit about it as we grow. All right? As always, it's been a joy and a pleasure to run with you for this 30-day challenge. Make sure you invite somebody, okay? Tell somebody, get this word tonight. Send this to them. Send it in a text. Make them subscribe. We're going to keep rolling for these entire 30 days. We're going to grow higher together. All right? Make sure you tag us in anything you put up, and let's grow. I love y'all. Peace.